My beloved child, fashioned in the secret place of my divine purpose, let not your heart be troubled when waves of exhilaration and shadows of anxiety rise together within your soul. For even the faithful women who first beheld the miracle of my empty tomb trembled with awe and dread, their hearts quaking before the radiant dawn of resurrection glory. Yet, amidst their trembling, a sacred fire of joy was kindled, burning brighter than their fears. Know this, my cherished one. It is no contradiction to cradle both wonder and worry within the fragile vessel of your heart. Come unto me with the fullness of your heart's melody. Bring me your fears, your hopes, your unspoken questions woven in the quiet chambers of your soul. Pour them out without restraint, for my presence is a sanctuary, a refuge where shame dissolves and hesitation finds no foothold. Here, beneath the shadow of my wings, every burden is seen, every tear is counted, and every sigh is cradled in infinite compassion. Let not the foreboding of tomorrow steal from you the sacred joy I offer in this very breath, this sacred now. My invitation is not reserved for days unblemished by sorrow, or when the seas of life lie calm and glassy. Nay, I am with you in the heart of every tempest, in the silent ache of every trial, in the labyrinth of every confusion. My peace is not a fragile ornament, but a mighty river, flowing with courage and serenity, ready to flood your soul when the world offers none. You're never forsaken, for my eyes are ever upon you, and my love, oh, my steadfast love, will pursue you beyond the edges of time and space. Bring me the burdens that weigh down your spirit, no matter how cumbersome, no matter how tangled in grief. Speak to me as a child speaks to a parent whose arms are always open, freely, passionately, truthfully. Cast your cares upon me, for I am mighty to bear them. And lo, the more you relinquish to me, the more room your heart shall find for a joy untouchable by circumstance, a joy unassailable by the shifting tides of man's fleeting days. Remember, O soul of my soul, my love for you is an unshakable fortress, and no force in all creation can sever you from its embrace. When the weight of the world threatens to overwhelm, pause and summon to mind the chronicles of my faithfulness. Recall how I parted the raging sea, cradled my people with manna from heaven, led them through wilderness shadows into lands flowing with promise. I am the light that pierced the darkness, the hope that bloomed where despair had reigned. I am he who rescued the fearful, healed the brokenhearted, comforted the weary. And just as I was then, so am I now, active, alive, weaving your life into a tapestry of grace and redemption beyond your wildest dreams. Time, my precious one, is not your adversary, but your teacher. When prayers seem unanswered, when delays stretch long and dark like the night, do not despair. For even in silence I am working, chiseling faith from stone, teaching you to lean not on fleeting things, but upon me, the eternal rock. Your trials are but stages where my glory shall shine the brightest, where my power shall be made perfect in your weakness. In every hardship, fix your gaze upon me. Expect me to move with wonders, to transform barren places into gardens of testimony where flowers of hope bloom against all odds. Ask boldly, my beloved, for I am the God who does immeasurably more than you dare to dream. Let my spirit breathe new vision into your heart, expanding the borders of your faith. For I am the same yesterday, today, and forever, unchanging in goodness, unrivaled in power. Anticipate miracles not only for you but through you, as vessels of light and rivers of hope flowing into the dry and desperate places of the world. Above all, trust me. Every heartbeat that leans into my promises is a step closer to the abundant life I have prepared for you. Your fears may not vanish like mist at dawn, but they shall lose their grip as you invite me into every shadowed corner. And as you do, my peace, oh, a peace beyond the comprehension of mortal minds, will stand guard over your heart and mind. My joy will well up within you, an ever-flowing spring, refreshing your spirit day by day. My child, I see you. I see your longing for brighter days, and I whisper to you, they are coming. I am the God who holds galaxies in the palm of my hand, yet I have not forgotten you. Your faith, mingled with my power and anchored in my everlasting love, shall birth breakthroughs more magnificent than you can fathom. Each dawn that greets your weary eyes is another call to trust, another chance to pray. Though the battles rage, forces unseen striving to steal your peace, I have seen your struggles, the silent tears, the battles fought in the hidden places of your heart, and in every moment of despair I was there, closer than your next breath. You think no one sees, no one understands, but I know. I know the weight you carry, the courage it takes to simply rise again. And oh, how it delights my heart that you have not given up. Lay down your burdens, my precious child, cast them at my feet, for I am strong enough to carry them all. I desire your heart, unburdened and free, resting in the boundless depths of my love. For I love you with an everlasting love, and nothing, no height, no depth, no power in heaven or earth can ever change that. Rest now, and know, you are mine. With an everlasting love that stretches beyond the boundaries of time, I call unto you, my beloved. Entrust your heart, your burdens, your weary soul to me, and behold the transformation that shall unfold before your very eyes. Like the dawn breaking over shadowed hills, my power will rise in radiant splendor, illuminating paths where darkness once reigned. Do not doubt, for doubt is a fleeting shadow, but my promises are as steadfast as the ancient mountains. When you believe with the fullness of your heart, and when your faith moves your hands and feet, even the most unyielding mountains of adversity shall tremble and bow before you. You shall walk not as one defeated, but as a child, crowned with victory, for miracles shall bloom in the wastelands where despair once dwelt. O child of my heart, be steadfast. Let not your spirit falter. Stand firm in the good fight, for every prayer you have whispered, every tear you have shed in the quiet chambers of your soul, every fast you have endured, and every word of Scripture you have studied is a beacon in the heavens. My word is not ink on parchment. It is the very breath of life, the map through storms, the compass when the stars are hidden. Immerse yourself in the sacred texts, for within them flows the river of faith, a torrent that will set your heart ablaze with unquenchable hope. Through my written word, you shall know the depths of my heart. There you will find the echoes of seas parted, of giants felled by the faith of the small, of the broken made whole, and of the dead raised to life. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. My power does not wane, nor does my love falter. Your faithfulness in the crucible of trials has not escaped my gaze. Behold, I am preparing to pour out blessings, provision, and abundance beyond your imagining. Lift your eyes, for opportunities lie scattered like hidden treasures before you. Be vigilant, for my voice is a soft whisper riding the wings of the wind, a word from a friend, a verse from Scripture, a sudden stirring in your spirit. New doors are being set before you, carved by hands unseen. And when you step through, you shall find my grace has paved the way. You have found favor in my sight, not because the storm ceased, but because you stood when the winds roared. Therefore fear not to dream dreams grander than the horizon. I have placed within you gifts woven with divine threads, talents crafted by the architect of the cosmos. Remember, I am the creator of all that was, is, and is to come. There is no limit to what I can weave into the tapestry of your life. I know the battles waged within, the echoes of past regrets, the shadows of mistakes, the fear of cycles unbroken. But hear me now. I am the God who redeems. I gather the shattered, the discarded, the scarred, and I craft from them masterpieces of beauty unimagined. Where you see scars, I see badges of resilience. Where you see failure, I see the soil where growth takes root. Surrender these burdens to me, for in my hands lies the blueprint of your destiny. Watch as I heal wounds that have bled unseen. I know the depths of your hurt, the silent cries, the questioning heart wondering, was it my fault? I know the truth, and I am your liberator. A season of joy like morning after a long night is dawning. The clouds of weariness will part, and my grace will shine upon you like the sun after rain. Those around you, friends, family, shall witness the transformation wrought by my hand. They will see my protection, my guidance, my blessings draped around you like garments, woven in heaven's loom. When sorrow whispers lies of defeat, remember, I am beside you, renewing your strength, lifting your countenance, setting your feet upon the heights. Yes, the road may yet hold trials, for refinement comes through fire and faith shines brightest when tested. But these are not mere struggles. They are sacred altars where deeper trust is forged. Lean on me with unshaken confidence and abundance, riches far beyond. The fleeting gold of this world shall overflow. You will lack no good thing, for I delight in you as my beloved child. My promises, write them upon the tablets of your heart, and return to them when darkness seeks to veil the light. Keep your spirit vigilant, your ears attuned to my whispers, your eyes fixed on my power. Behold, a shift is stirring in the heavens on your behalf. The impossible shall bow before my will, for nothing is too hard for me. My grace, boundless and fierce, shall be your shield, and my favor shall follow you like a loyal shadow. Soon you shall stand in awe of the wonders I have performed. Hear my voice, O cherished one. I see you, I know you, and I love you with a depth that the oceans cannot contain. I have counted every tear, known every ache, felt every silent cry. Your past is but a chapter, not the whole story. Let me wrap you in the warmth of my embrace, a refuge of peace and acceptance. Release the chains of guilt and regret, for I offer not condemnation, but restoration, a new life, a fresh dawn filled with promise. When the weight is too heavy, remember, you are not alone. I am here, attentive to every whisper of your heart. Lay your burdens at my feet, and I will exchange them for my peace. My arms are strong enough to carry you, to shield you, to uphold you through every storm. Trust in me, for my love knows no end, and my grace is your eternal refuge. Behold, this is the day the heavens have woven into the tapestry of time, a day anointed with the fragrance of grace and the breath of divine mercy. The river of forgiveness flows not as a gentle stream, but as a mighty torrent, cascading from the throne of the eternal, washing over the parched lands of your heart. Break free, O beloved soul, from the rusted chains that sought to bind you, the chains of shame, forged in the fires of forgotten yesterdays, the chains of bitter words etched into the fragile walls of your spirit, the chains of ancient wounds, scars carved by the shadows of past sorrows. I do not come with thunder to condemn, nor with wrath to punish, but with hands overflowing with boundless grace, to pour upon you a love that knows no end. I have seen the silent questions carved into the hidden chambers of your heart, the whispered doubts that echo. Was it my fault? Did I invite this pain? My precious child, let the winds carry away such burdens, for I, the knower of all truths, see beyond the veils of circumstance. My eyes have traced the fractures within you, and I long to heal the torn fabric of your heart, to weave it anew with threads spun from the gold of my compassion. Let my mercy be the balm upon your sorrow, my light the dawn that chases away the lingering shadows. Where isolation once built walls, I will raise pillars of fellowship and gather around you a family not born of blood, but of spirit. Where doubt sowed thorns, I will cultivate gardens of unshakable faith. Where heartbreak scattered ashes, I will pour forth oil of gladness, a joy abundant and overflowing. Open wide the gates of your heart, stretch its chambers to the farthest horizon, and behold the promises I have etched in the firmament. Believe, not in the frailty of your own strength, but in the sovereign power of my hands that shape the cosmos. Let my word be the lamp to your feet, the melody upon your lips, the anchor of your soul. Speak it aloud in the hush of your dawns, in the silence of your midnights, and with each sacred utterance hope shall rise like the morning sun, and your vision shall clear like mist before the breath of day. See yourself not as a vessel, battered by the tempests of circumstance, but as a crown jewel, cherished and radiant in the sight of the Most High. You are not forsaken, not forgotten, but named and known, woven into the very thoughts of the Almighty. Come to me in prayer, for it is the gateway to my heart, the sacred bridge spanning the chasm between earth's ache and heaven's embrace. Bring to me your sighs, your unspoken fears, your tears, each one a gem I gather with tender reverence. In the hush of prayer, when the world fades to a distant murmur, you will find me closer than your next breath, nearer than your heartbeat. And when you stand at life's crossroads, unsure of the way, be still. Silence the tumult of your thoughts and feel the river of my peace flow through you. I will guide you, not with the harshness of command, but with the gentleness of a shepherd who knows the name of every lamb, who leads not with force, but with love, to pastures green and waters still green. Do not be afraid to dream again, for I am the God who births dreams in barren hearts. Do not fear to trust again, for I am the faithful one who never falters. I take the shards of brokenness and craft from them mosaics of unspeakable beauty. Surrender your plans, your fears, your fragile hopes into my hands, and together we shall chart a course through waters unknown to shores unimaginable. When you stumble, I will lift you. When despair whispers lies, I will speak truth into the depths of your soul. When your heart lies shattered, I will mend it with threads of love stronger than death, deeper than the grave. Your circumstances may not change with the turning of the clock, but my presence will be the constant sun in the shifting sky of your days. Know this with a certainty that defies doubt. My love does not waver, does not wither with time. You are mine, etched into the palms of my hands, inscribed upon the very heart of eternity. I will never abandon you to the shadows, never leave you groping in the darkness for warmth. Let these words take root in your spirit. You are forgiven, you are chosen, you are beloved, you are strong, not by your might, but because my power rests upon you. Hold fast to these truths, and rivers of hope shall spring forth in your life, washing away the residue of bitterness and the dust of defeat. In trusting me, you shall find courage to stand firm against the tides that seek to pull you under. In believing my promises, you shall wield the authority to speak life into barren places. I desire not just your moments, but your days, your seasons, your years, to fill them with purpose, with direction, with peace that abides deeper than the fiercest storm. Involve me in your plans, your struggles, your dreams, and together we shall weave a story far more glorious than you could pen alone. My heart delights in your flourishing, in watching you rise on the wings of the dreams I planted within you before time began. My precious child, I see your weary striving, the silent battles, the invisible weights. Pause now, breathe in the sacred stillness and know, you do not have to earn what has already been freely given. You are loved without condition, without measure, beyond comprehension. I am not the judge lurking to tally your faults, but the healer, the restorer. the friend who whispers peace into the chaos. Nothing, no failure, no shadow, no distance can sever you from the cords of my love. My grace is vast enough to cover every shortfall, to redeem every regret. Remember the cross where I shed my blood, not as a symbol of judgment, but as the eternal proof of my longing for you to be free. My resurrection is not a distant tale, but the very heartbeat of your hope. Let this truth anchor you when storms assail. Let my voice be the song that rises above the clamor, the whisper that calms the quake within. Each morning, when fear knocks, let faith answer. Fix your gaze upon me, and you will find peace that passes understanding. Trust not in what your eyes see, but in the unseen hand that holds your tomorrow. Cast your cares upon me, for I care for you, not in word only, but in deeds woven through the very fabric of your life. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever, the God who parted seas, who fed multitudes with crumbs, who raises the dead and heals the broken. To you who wonder how the next day will unfold, who count coins and fears in equal measure, lift your eyes. I am your provider, your sustainer. I prepared a table for you in the presence of doubt and despair. Watch how I turn scarcity into abundance, how I open doors no man can shut. My beloved, do not lose heart. Your story is not finished. The author holds the pen, and every page yet unwritten pulses with promise. Trust me, I am here, I am for you, and I am enough. Behold, my beloved child, incline thine ear to the whispers of eternity. For I, the Lord thy God, declare unto thee words woven with the threads of everlasting truth. In the chambers of thine heart, let not despair find refuge, for thy family shall not be forsaken, nor thy soul left desolate. Lift thine eyes to the heavens, and with a heart brimming with gratitude, behold my faithfulness as the dawn breaks upon thee. Arise, step forth with courage unshaken, for my favor descends upon thee like the morning dew, touching the barren places with life anew. Lean not upon the frail arm of flesh, nor seek refuge in the shifting sands of man's wisdom. For I, the Lord of hosts, stand beside thee, a fortress unyielding. I shall carve a path through the wilderness, and rivers shall spring forth in the parched desert of thy trials. To thee, who are weighed down by the yoke of debts and the chains of obligation, cling to my promises as to a lifeline cast into stormy seas. Thy tribulations are but fleeting shadows. Behold, tidings of joy shall soon break forth, transforming thy night into radiant day. Hope is not vanquished, though darkness encircles thee. Hearken to my still small voice. Look unto me, for I contend with thine adversaries, and prepare a table of victory before thee. If thou seekest labor to sustain thy household, knock, and the doors shall be opened. Seek, and thou shalt find the path etched by my guiding hand. My angels encamp round about thee, their swords gleaming with the light of my providence, illuminating the steps thou art to tread. Fear not the uncharted waters, for I shall bestow upon thee gifts unknown, talents dormant, and work imbued with purpose beyond thine earthly designs. Through thy perseverance, I shall stretch forth the boundaries of thy habitation. My grace shall be a banner over thee, as debts are vanquished, and thy storehouse overflows, enabling thee to pour forth blessings upon the needy. I am the God of abundance, whose compassions fail not. Never shalt thou be left to wander in desolation, for my eye watches over thee. Even in the silence where thou deemest me distant, I am the weaver of thy destiny, threading golden strands of purpose through the tapestry of thy days. When anxiety assails thee, hush the clamor within. Close thine eyes and remember, I am he who split the Red Sea, who rained manna from heaven, who quenched the thirst of my people with water from the rock. My power knows no decay, my love no end. I desire to cradle thee in peace, a peace that flows like a river, washing over the jagged stones of fear and doubt. Surrender unto me thy weary heart. Release the burdens of regret and failure. Speak life over thy soul. I am forgiven. I am free. Let these words echo in the chambers of thy spirit until they bloom into unwavering belief. Bring unto me thy wounds, both seen and hidden, those etched in the fragile parchment of childhood, and those freshly inked by recent sorrows. Lay every ache, every trembling uncertainty at my feet. In my presence thou shalt discover a love unwithering, a grace unending, a hope steadfast through every tempest. As thou journeyest through this day, attune thine ear to the soft cadence of my voice. Look for the gentle stirrings, the kindness of a stranger, the serendipity of perfect timing, the quiet miracle nestled in the mundane. These are not the works of chance, but the fingerprints of my tender care. When the shadows of discouragement seek to darken thy path, rise with the proclamation of my promises. God is for me. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. He is my refuge and my strength, a present help in times of trouble. Thou wert never meant to bear life's burdens alone. I have encircled thee with kindred souls, companions of heart and spirit, placed divinely to uplift thee. Shun not their fellowship in fear or shame. Share thy story, for in testifying of my goodness, thou shalt kindle faith in others. Thy life shall be as a living epistle, a testament to my power to redeem and transform. Each morning is a sacred canvas, painted with fresh mercies. Begin thy days wrapped in the mantle of my promises, and rest each night cradled in my faithfulness. Come boldly before me with every need, whether mighty or minute. Together we shall script a saga of victory, where thy testimony gleams as a lighthouse, guiding lost souls to the shores of hope. Thou art not a happenstance creation, but a masterpiece fashioned with divine intent. Open thine eyes to the fellowship I have ordained around thee. Souls prepared to enrich thy journey with friendship, wisdom, and unforeseen opportunities. My hand stirs their hearts to aid thee at the appointed hour. Carry thyself with humility and gladness, even when sorrow lingers. Thy smile, though simple, can pierce the gloom in another's heart, a beacon declaring, "You are seen, you are loved." Thy gifts, precious and unique, shall flourish amidst adversity, revealing the reservoir of grace and fortitude I have poured into thee. Never belittle the power of a kind word, a gentle gesture, or a selfless act. Such seeds, sown in love, bear fruit in eternity. Mark this day, for it is the turning of a page in the chronicle of thy life. Hold fast to my words, for I, the Lord thy shepherd, will lead thee beside still waters and restore thy soul. Listen, for I shall speak in whispers of peace, in flashes of clarity, in the tender brush of my presence. Rejoice, for blessings shall unfurl before thee like petals kissed by the dawn. Kissed. Behold, the hour is come, when the petitions long sown in the soil of your prayers shall spring forth, and the blessings you did not foresee shall rise like the dawn, unbidden yet ordained. If your heart holds firm in faith, if you trust in the power of my hand and the steadfastness of my promises, then declare with boldness, Amen. Claim the peace that surpasses understanding and the victory I have etched into the tapestry of your destiny. Stand, O beloved, upon the pillars of faith, for this new dawn is woven with mercies fresh as the morning dew, and opportunities shaped by my eternal design. Tread each path with the assurance that I cradle your future within my mighty hand. Whisper to your soul unceasingly, I am your shepherd, your unfailing provider, your shield and refuge. What need shall remain unmet under the canopy of my care? Financial provision, healing for the soul's hidden wounds, friendships rooted in truth, purpose rekindled from the ashes. All shall find their way to you, borne on the wings of my perfect timing. In the sacred stillness of your heart, surrender your fears and fragile plans, laying them gently at my feet, for you are wrapped in the mantle of my unfailing love. Like an eagle spreads its wings over its young, so shall I cover you, sheltering you in peace undisturbed by the tempests that roar beyond. Grasp my eternal truths as an anchor, for the promises spoken from my lips before the foundation of the world shall never falter. I am the Lord. I do not lie, nor do I shift like shadows. My word is as enduring as the stars, never returning void, but accomplishing all for which it was sent. I shall walk with you through valleys draped in shadow and lead you over peaks kissed by the sun. In days of laughter and nights of tears, I am present. When hope seems a fragile ember, when despair whispers that all is lost, lift your gaze to me. Trust not in fleeting signs, but in the one who authored the skies. I am the Waymaker, the one who turns the impossible into testimonies of glory. Invite me into the chambers of your ambitions, whether grand or humble. I shall steer you along paths carved with my love. Reflect upon the days when darkness seemed your closest companion, when sin, shame, or sorrow sought to claim your heart. Even then I did not forsake you. While others turned their faces away, questioning your worth, I stood steadfast, cloaking you in grace. When the voices of condemnation rose like waves, I lifted you from the depths, speaking peace over your storm. Do not forget these truths, my child. The God who delivered you yesterday stands unchanging today. My power to restore is undiminished. Let not the fog of uncertainty cloud your heart or shake your faith. Declare with unwavering voice, I will trust you, Lord, in all seasons. Know this, my love endures beyond betrayal, disappointment, and the ruins of shattered dreams. No weapon forged against you shall prevail, for I have decreed your triumph. Rejoice even before the harvest, because my word is sure. In your darkest hour, when night stretches long, my light shall pierce the gloom. Let gratitude be the melody of your heart, for my mercies shall unfold like blossoms in spring. Unexpected, miraculous. When my presence stirs within you, whether as a whisper of peace or a sudden stillness, pause and breathe. Thank you, Lord. I believe. I desire for you to live abundantly, not shackled by fear, but anchored in joy. In every trial, whether the sting of rejection, the ache of scarcity, or the battle within, remember who I am, the God who parts seas, stills storms, and breathes life into dry bones. Your story is not defined by past wounds or those who walked away, but by my love and the purpose I wove into your very being. I see you, your trembling heart, your silent cries. Know this deeply. I love you with an everlasting love. When I beckon you to surrender, it is not to strip you of control, but to remind you that you are never alone. I hold your dreams, your fears, your very breath in my capable hands. Even now, as these words reach you, new doors are opening, unseen, yet sure. Storms may rise, but they will not consume you. Waves may crash, but they shall not sweep you away. When I whisper, do not faint, I speak life into your weary soul. I pour my strength into your spirit, my clarity into your confusion, my steadfast love into every hollow space. Do not falter on the brink of breakthrough. Even in weariness, find rest beneath my wings, secure and unshaken. Let me be your refuge when hope feels distant. Recall the victories I have etched into your past, testimonies of my faithfulness when all seemed lost. You're not here by accident, nor are you forgotten. I breathed life into you with intention, crafting you with gifts meant to heal, to comfort, to illuminate the darkness. When you doubt your worth, remember, I chose you before time began, knowing every frailty, every fear, yet calling you mine. I long for you to flourish, not just for your sake, but as a beacon for others, to reveal that I am the God who redeems, restores, and resurrects. Step forward in faith, beloved. Lift your head even when tears blur your vision. When voices around you speak defeat, listen instead to mine, the voice of promise, of truth, of love that never fails. Hear, O beloved soul, the voice that echoes from eternity, woven into the fabric of your being, calling you forth with power and hope. Awaken, for within you lie treasures I have planted, gifts radiant and eternal, the boundless capacity to love beyond measure, to forgive as rivers cleanse the weary stones, to extend your hand in aid, to speak words that kindle courage, to be a beacon of light where shadows hunger for warmth and compassion. As you embrace these sacred gifts, your faith shall ascend heights unseen, like eagles borne upon the breath of the Almighty. Doors long bolted shall swing wide with the sound of triumph. Relationships, thought broken beyond the mender's craft, shall weave anew, their threads dipped in grace. Even the frost-bound hearts of the hardened shall thaw, yielding to the relentless warmth of my love radiating through you, as the sun compels winter to retreat. Fear not the silence nor the shadow, for I shall speak to you in whispers softer than the dawn breeze, in the sacred ink of Scripture, in the gentle stirrings of your spirit's depths. At times I will place upon your path a soul whose words will be the balm your heart craves, spoken not by chance, but by divine design. Walk not in dread of darkness, for I am your ever-burning lamp, your guide through wilderness vast, your strength when knees buckle beneath the weight of sorrow. Draw near to me, especially when despair clouds your vision and disappointment seeks to shroud your faith. Lift your gaze to the heavens. I see your tears, each one precious, gathered like jewels in my hand. I know the fractures of your heart, and I cradle you with tenderness deeper than oceans. Understand this truth. I do not desire for you a life shackled by perpetual pain. Yet in the furnace of trial, my voice resounds clearest, refining your soul like gold purified by fire. Every valley you've traversed, every shadowed struggle, has carved into you wells of compassion, chiseled your spirit to mirror my heart. I have wept with you in desolation's grip. I have held you when hope seemed a distant star. Even when prayers felt lost in silent skies, I was there, attentive, listening with the heart of eternity. Consider this. Have voices sought to diminish you, to brand you with unworthiness? Have words like daggers sought to pierce your worth? Hear me now. My word roars louder than the fiercest storm of condemnation. I declare you of immeasurable value, your soul etched with the price of divine blood, the most precious offering ever made. Through this sacrifice, the chains of guilt lie shattered. Shame's darkness claims you no more. I have not merely covered your regrets, I have erased them, casting them into the depths where memory cannot reach. Let not the chorus of doubt or mockery define you. Let my voice rise above all, resonating within you with the song of life and redemption. Awaken each dawn with the sacred assurance that I am the weaver of your destiny, crafting beauty from ashes, miracles from the impossible. Child, I have raised the dead, split seas, multiplied nothing into abundance. Trust me, and I shall turn your emptiness into overflowing purpose. Lay your burdens at my feet, your fears, your fragile dreams. Surrender, and I shall weave them into a tapestry of victory. I will fortify you when trials assail, grant you endurance when weariness seeks to claim you. My grace will be your song, even amidst the fiercest storms, your heart singing with a defiant hope that cannot be quenched. And as my love fills you, let it spill over, a river touching all it meets. A kind word, a gentle act, These are seeds of heaven sown into hearts bruised by life's battles. Reflect the mercy I have lavished upon you. Forgive as freely as I have forgiven you. Show compassion to those least deserving, for in doing so, you mirror my own heart. A love unfailing, a kindness that restores, a grace that redeems. Precious child, I see the scars left by harsh words and thoughtless deeds. I know the ache of being unseen, dismissed, misunderstood. Yet hear me. Those who overlook you are blind to the treasure I've hidden within you. Release the bitterness, the anger, the grief. Place it all in my hands. I will exchange it for a peace surpassing understanding. You need not carry the weight of past wounds. I have forgiven you. Now forgive yourself and others. My mercy knows no bounds. Rest in this truth. Look around, my beloved, and see the blessings scattered like stars across your days. Every breath is a testament to my faithfulness. Every sunrise whispers that hope is reborn with the dawn. When you lift your voice in praise, you join the symphony of heaven. Do not underestimate the power of your worship. It unlocks the storehouses of divine provision, healing, and solace. Even in struggle, your praise is a key, a light, a weapon forged in the fires of faith. So rise, O heart dearly loved, and know this: I am with you, now and forevermore. Let the song of your praise rise like a mighty tempest, a sacred weapon forged in the fires of devotion, tearing down the towering walls of doubt and fear. For behold, there is no trial too fierce, no darkness too deep, that can withstand the fervor of a heart wholly surrendered unto me. Draw near, beloved, and find refuge beneath the shadow of my wings. I will be your fortress, your sanctuary of peace, wrapping you tenderly in the mantle of my love, even as a mother cradles her cherished child against her heart. I have heard your cries in the solitude of night, when your tears fell like hidden rivers upon your pillow. Know this: I have seen every tear, counted each one as a precious pearl, gathered into my hands and treasured beyond measure. Your honesty, raw and unguarded, is a sweet incense before me. No voice of condemnation, no adversary with sharpened words can sever you from my gaze. You are ever before me, etched upon the palms of my hands, dearly beloved, profoundly wanted. When the weight of yesterdays pulls at your soul, when shadows of regret whisper deceit into your heart, lift your eyes and behold the horizon, where I have planted dreams you thought forever lost. They are nearer than you dare to imagine. Did I not promise, from ages past, never to leave you nor forsake you? My words are steadfast, my covenant unbroken. In your triumphs and in your trials, in the golden light of morning, and in the midnight hour of despair, I am with you. My presence is the anchor in the storm, the calm amidst chaos. Cast away the brittle lies spun by envy and bitterness, for they are but fleeting vapors. Those who scorn your calling cannot diminish the value I have placed upon you, for your worth is not woven into the fragile tapestry of human opinion. It is rooted in me. You have trusted me, and that faith is a seed I have watered with my own spirit, causing it to flourish with blessings beyond your wildest imagining. In my arms, you will find a sanctuary that knows no decay, a peace vast and boundless as the ocean, washing over your fears, renewing your mind, stilling the tempest within. Silence now the voices that shout, "You are not enough," for they do not comprehend the depth of my love. They cannot fathom that I am the Almighty, who spoke galaxies into being with a word. Nothing is impossible for me. If your heart stirs with hope, if it beats with a rhythm of sacred longing, that is my spirit within you, testifying to the wonders I am poised to unveil. Bow your head, child of my heart, and let gratitude rise like a fragrant offering. Remember every rescue, every hidden miracle, every time my hand shielded you from harm unseen. Recall the warmth of a friend's embrace, the gentle kindness of a stranger's smile, tokens of my goodness woven into the fabric of your days. Seek me in the quiet moments. Let your soul drink deeply from the fountain of my word, with a heart awash in gratitude and a spirit ablaze with expectation. I pour forth my wisdom, like rivers that never run dry, to guide your steps, shield you from unseen dangers, and draw you ever closer to the sanctuary of my heart. Know this, my cherished one, your future rests secure in the palm of my hand, cradled with a tenderness beyond human comprehension. I yearn for you to find rest, not the fleeting respite the world offers, but the profound peace, the confident hope that blooms only in my presence. I see the love etched in your soul for your family, the fervent prayers whispered in the stillness of night, the tears unshed yet known to me. Your children, the fruit of your heart, are inscribed upon the pages of my book, their names woven into the tapestry of eternity. From the clarity of their laughter to the shadows of their fears, I behold it all. Do not let the tendrils of worry ensnare you, nor the phantom of fear drain your strength. Their paths, though sprung from your roots, are roads they must walk with their own feet. Trust me enough to release the reins you cannot hold, for I am the God who walks beside them when you cannot, who speaks to their hearts when your voice fades into the distance. Distance, like doves that must leave the safety of the nest to discover the expanse of the sky, so too must your children find their wings. Yes, you fear the winds may be harsh, the paths strewn with thorns, yet cling not too tightly. For your prayers rise before me like incense, and my hand moves upon their hearts, sowing seeds of wisdom, compassion, and truth. Lay down your burdens at my feet. Let faith arise as the dawn, steady and sure. Even when the tapestry of my work is hidden from your eyes, I remain the constant, the unchanging artist, weaving threads of grace and purpose through every moment. I speak now to still the tempest within you. I have heard your cries, felt the weight you carry. Place your family's welfare in my hands and see what wonders unfold. For when you surrender, you make space for the miraculous. Devote your heart to seeking me, and let my truths renew you daily. My voice, a lamp unto your feet, shall illuminate the path, casting out the shadows of doubt. No mountain too high, no valley too deep exists beyond my reach. Your children may stray far, yet no distance is too great for my love to traverse. Consider the potter with clay, shaping with hands both firm and gentle, guided by vision and love. So do I hold your life, molding it with care. Invite me into your decisions, into the sacred spaces of your relationships, dreams, and fears. When darkness whispers lies, remember, I am the everlasting light, the keeper of promises, the shield that never falters. Do not let regret chain you, nor anxiety steal the beauty of the present I am crafting within you. I am your fortress, your strength in weakness. Draw near to me, release what is beyond your grasp, and watch as I weave even the broken pieces into a masterpiece of grace. Your prayers are never lost. They rise to me, fragrant and precious. Every tear is a jewel in my sight. Rejoice, for miracles are blossoming, woven with threads of glory and divine timing. Keep your gaze fixed upon me. Let every heartbeat declare your trust. Doors long sealed shall swing open. Faith, once fragile, will bloom anew. I am beside you, my hand steady in yours, my light guiding each step, my heart rejoicing in your journey. Beloved, I see the burdens you were never meant to carry, the weight of striving to control what is not yours to command. Let go. Trust me with the hearts you cherish most. When correction is needed, I will fill you with wisdom, temper your words with grace, and cloak your heart with peace. Words, like arrows, can wound or heal. Choose the balm of kindness, the strength of truth wrapped in love. As I do not condemn you for past stumblings, so too must you release harsh judgments. Let mercy be your banner, hope your anchor. for I am near, ever faithful, ever true. Rest in me and see how beautifully I can redeem, restore, and renew. This is my promise to you, sealed with eternal love. Behold, my beloved, the bounty of grace I have poured out upon you, not as a recompense for your deeds, nor as a ledger of wrongs to be tallied. For I did not descend with the gavel of judgment, nor did I come wielding the rod of retribution. I came instead clothed in garments woven with threads of boundless love. Love fierce enough to shatter the iron chains of your yesterdays, to rend asunder the shadows of your past. I offered you salvation, not as a fleeting spark, but as the dawn of a new creation, a sacred Genesis, fresh as the morning dew upon the fields. Now my heart calls out to you, as I have drenched you in mercy, so too extend that same mercy to your children. Yes, they may stumble, their feet may falter upon stones you long to remove, and their missteps may carve rivers of tears upon your cheeks. Yet, remember this eternal truth. The salvation that reached you in your own wilderness of brokenness is not confined to your story alone. In my perfect, sovereign timing, a timing etched in eternity, they too shall be met by grace. There is a sacred hour predestined for each of them, a threshold they will cross, weary and burdened, where the veil will lift and they will see me. In that tender soil, true repentance shall take root and blossom as flowers after the rain. They will arise, hearts rekindled, like wanderers returning from distant lands, their faces turned homeward. And when they come, weary from the far country, I will place in their hands blessings forged in the fires of my love, gifts not merely for them, but treasures that shall pour joy into your household, like rivers swelling with spring's thaw. Your arms shall open wide, your heart a refuge lined with understanding, grace, and the sacred courage to begin anew. As you lift their names to the heavens in prayer, my peace will descend upon you like a gentle breeze whispering through the olive groves, soft, steady, eternal. Breathe deeply, for within that sacred breath is the assurance that they are cradled within my mighty tender hands. Yes, your children, those whom you have borne, wept over, and prayed for, are and have always been secure within the chambers of my heart. Lay aside your fretting, beloved, for even when your eyes see only silence, I am at work, weaving threads of redemption into the tapestry of their lives. I know the ache when you witness choices that pierce your soul, words that wound, actions that bewilder. But do not forget, they are yours because I entrusted them to you wrapped in my wisdom, placed tenderly under your watchful gaze. You may not always understand their path, but I ask you to love them as I have loved you, fiercely, patiently, unconditionally, with eyes that see beyond the brokenness to the beauty I am shaping within. And as you love, rest in this truth. I am never idle. My hands, scarred yet sovereign, are ceaselessly at work within their hearts, guiding, molding, redeeming. My grasp is vast enough to hold not only their triumphs but their failures, their heartbreaks, their hidden fears. Have you not knelt before me, your heart spilling prayers like rivers in flood? Prayers for protection, for wisdom, for guidance. Know this, not one word has been lost in the vastness of eternity. Every tear you have shed is precious to me, gathered as jewels in my treasury. Your cries echo in the throne room of heaven. Yet I ask for your patience, for faith anchored not in sight, but in the steadfastness of my character. My timing, though it may seem a stranger to your hopes, is flawless. Never hurried, never late. I see the weight worry has fastened upon your shoulders, the questions that echo in the night. Have I done enough? But hear me now, trust in me. Lay down the burdens that sap your strength and choke your joy. Exchange them for the peace I offer freely, a peace not as the world gives, but one rooted in eternity. Let hope, not desperation, be the soil from which your prayers rise. If I redeemed your past, can I not redeem theirs? If I transformed your heart, shall my power be diminished to transform theirs? Let them journey, even if their path winds through shadowed valleys. Like doves learning to soar, they must stretch their wings, even if it means they stumble. Perhaps their steps diverge from the dreams you carried, but do not lose sight of my faithfulness. I am the same God who pursued you through deserts and storms, the shepherd who left the 99 to find you. I will do it again for them. My love is relentless, unbound by human frailty. Hush your anxious heart. Let my peace still the tempest within. Release your children to me anew each day, trusting that my grace can accomplish what your strength cannot. Keep the door of your heart ajar, a beacon of forgiveness, dissolving shame and fear in the warmth of welcome. Be the mirror of my goodness, reflecting kindness, truth, and love. Beloved, I see you. I hear the unspoken prayers. I know the depths of your longing. Rest in my promises. Let me lift the burdens that were never yours to carry alone. There is no greater testimony to your children than the sight of a parent standing firm, not in their own strength, but in my peace, unwavering in faith, steadfast in hope. The love you bear for them is but a shadow of the boundless love I have for you and for them. Let the worries melt like frost beneath the morning sun, replaced by trust in my unfailing presence. As surely as I held you through every storm, I hold them now, and you will see it, yes. You will see their hearts turn, their paths realigned with my purpose. On that day, your arms will open wide, and together we shall celebrate the wonders I have wrought. Speak life, extend patience, be quick to listen and slow to anger. I will use your faithfulness to unveil my heart to them, a heart that never forgets, never forsakes. My beloved child, listen and take to heart the call I place upon you, to walk a new path, one paved with unwavering faith and steadfast trust in me, your Lord and your God. No matter the storms that may rise or the shadows that may fall across your journey, I invite you to make this your sacred declaration. I trust you, Jesus. Let these words be the anthem of your soul, your first response to every whisper of news that greets your ears, whether joyous or heavy with trial. Speak them boldly, and in doing so, pause to remember who I am, the creator of heaven and earth, the one who spoke the stars into being and commands the seas to still their roaring. I am the Ancient of Days, whose majesty is boundless and whose love for you knows no end. Let the truth of my infinite power and tender care flood your heart with peace. Remember that I hold all creation in my sovereign hands, yes, even your life, with every burden you carry and every fear that troubles your spirit. This practice of trust is a holy act, one that opens your spiritual eyes to see me working in ways both great and small. In the mundane and the miraculous, I am there, weaving beauty from the threads of your days. When worries threaten to overwhelm you, or fear seeks to take root in your heart, pause and proclaim your trust in me. Watch as the chains of fear begin to loosen, for your focus has shifted from the weight of your circumstances to the glory of my sovereignty and the unshakable promise of my presence with you in every season of life. Do not forget, my child, that no challenge is beyond my power, and no burden is too trivial for my care. Even your trials, though they may seem heavy, can be transformed into stepping stones for growth. Every setback, though painful, can fortify your spirit with perseverance, and every worry, when surrendered to me, becomes an opportunity to rely more deeply on my grace. Each time you boldly declare, I trust you, Jesus, you draw closer to me, resting in the refuge of my everlasting arms. Here, in the shelter of my love, you will find perfect safety and peace beyond understanding. Know this, I delight in the melody of your trust. It is the sweetest offering, for it reflects the truth that I am your protector, your provider, and your closest companion. Every blessing you receive flows from my heart of grace into yours. Let gratitude rise within you as you consider the gifts I bestow each day, the breath in your lungs, the light of morning, and the unyielding kindness that holds you fast. By choosing thankfulness, you fix your gaze upon my goodness, and this posture of gratitude draws you ever nearer to me. Trust and gratitude are like two rivers that converge, forming a mighty current of faith that lifts your spirit above despair and illuminates the dark corners of your soul. Rejoice in me, for I am your strength in times of trouble. Resist the temptation to dwell on what is lacking or broken, for such thoughts weigh heavily upon the heart and blind you to the blessings that surround you. Guard your mind and lips, for they shape your outlook and the very atmosphere around you. When discouragement begins to creep in, call upon my name and let my presence dispel the shadows. Cry out to me, Lord, I cannot carry this alone. I trust in your love and seek your guiding hand. As you pray, lift your voice in praise. Let songs of worship rise to me and speak my name with reverence. My word is a balm to the weary soul. Cling to it, for in my promises lies your hope. Declare with faith, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, and be still and know that he is God. These eternal truths will steady your heart and restore your perspective, reminding you that your troubles are but for a season, while my love and presence endure forever. Though pain may visit for a time, know that it has an appointed end. Yet I, your God, am without beginning or end, holding you secure through all eternity. Trust in this. The tapestry of your life is woven with threads of purpose and beauty, each moment crafted by my hand. And when the road feels long and weariness threatens to overtake you, rest in my unchanging love. I am your Creator, who formed you in the secret place and ordained your days before one of them came to pass. I see the whole design of your life, the trials, the triumphs, and the threads you cannot yet understand. Know that each one is held within my perfect will, woven together for your ultimate good and my eternal glory. Hold fast to me, my child, and let your heart be anchored in my unshakable truth. For I am the Lord your God, your refuge in every storm, your light in every shadow, and your joy in every season. My beloved, hear my words as they rise like a psalm of love, etched into eternity. My joy is not a fleeting emotion, but an eternal flame, a divine spark placed within the sanctuary of your soul. No tempest of life, no shadow of despair, can ever extinguish this holy fire. Even when the burdens of existence press heavily upon you and the road ahead seems endless, I am there. I walk beside you, whispering words of unwavering love, reminding you that my faithfulness is steadfast, unbroken, and eternal. My joy is yours to claim, a promise written in the heavens, unshaken by the trials of this world. In the quiet moments when you turn your heart toward me, when you pause and reflect on the abundance of my love and the works of my hands, a wellspring of strength will rise within you. This strength is no ordinary gift. It is a supernatural power that flows from my spirit to your heart, empowering you to face the storms of life with courage and grace. It lifts you above your trials, granting you the resilience to keep moving forward even when the weight of the world threatens to overwhelm you. My joy fortifies your soul, an anchor that steadies you amidst the wildest seas. Rejoicing in me does not mean denying the hardships of life, nor does it require a facade of perfection. Instead, it is a declaration of truth, that I am good, that my love for you is eternal, and that my promises remain unbroken. Though the world may shift like sand beneath your feet, your joy in me stands firm, a banner proclaiming to every trial, I am loved by the Creator, I am safe in His everlasting arms. Today I remind you of this profound truth. Each day you awaken is not a random occurrence, but a gift of my divine grace. Do you understand the magnitude of this gift? To draw breath, to see the light of a new morning, costs you nothing but speaks volumes of my boundless love. Yet in the rush of life, you often forget. Your heart becomes heavy with the demands of the day, and you fail to lift your eyes and behold the beauty of the present moment. But I see you, my beloved. I know the silent struggles that weigh upon your soul. You need not speak them aloud, for I already know. Yet I invite you to trust me. Come into my presence, and you will find peace that transcends understanding. Take a moment today, a sacred pause, to sit with me and reflect. Let your heart overflow with gratitude for the countless blessings I have poured into your life. The breath in your lungs, the family who loves you, the health you often overlook, the food that nourishes you, the shelter that protects you, all these are tokens of my unfailing care. Do you not perceive the miracles that surround you? The angels I have appointed to guard your path, to shield your dreams and to wage unseen battles on your behalf. They are ever vigilant, declaring my love for you in ways you may not yet comprehend. When fear grips your heart and the shadows of doubt threaten to consume you, remember this. Fear is but a lie, a feeble attempt to shake your faith. But I, the Lord your God, say to you, do not be afraid, for I am with you. Lift your voice in praise, even amidst the storm, and you will feel my peace descend like a mighty fortress around your soul. Gratitude is your shield, your declaration of trust in my goodness. When you speak words of thanks, whether for the grand blessings or the smallest mercies, you proclaim your faith in me. And as your gratitude rises, the forces of darkness flee, unable to withstand the power of a heart anchored in my love. This is how you find true strength, not in the fleeting assurances of this world, but in the eternal truth of my love for you. When trials assail you and the fires of affliction burn, know that I am there, walking with you through the flames, holding you close. I am the one who lifts you when you fall, who carries you when your strength is gone. And when you open your eyes to my presence, when you let gratitude spill from your lips, your soul awakens to life once more. The simple words, thank you, spoken in faith, become a song of triumph that resounds through the heavens. So, my beloved, let this truth sink deeply into your heart. The path you walk, the struggles you endure, and the moments when you feel weakest are the very places where my strength is revealed in its fullness. You are never alone, for my love for you is a constant, an unshakable force that will sustain you through every storm. Lift your eyes today and remember, you are held, you are cherished, and you are loved with a love that will never fail. Remember the covenant of my promises, the steadfastness of my faithfulness, and the boundlessness of my love. Let not fear nor doubt creep into your heart to steal the joy I have planted there. Do not allow the burdens of this world to overshadow the blessings that I have placed before you as gifts waiting to be embraced. Lift your gaze toward the heavens, raise your hands in gratitude, and declare with all the fervor of your soul, thank you. In that sacred moment, you shall find my joy, a joy unshakable and eternal, a joy no trial nor sorrow can ever diminish. You are my beloved. You are chosen. You are far stronger than you perceive. Place your trust in me, and let my joy be your strength, carrying you through the valleys and storms of life. No matter what comes, know this truth. My love for you endures unfailingly, and my promises are as unchanging as the stars in the heavens. Walk steadfastly in faith, for I am beside you with every step you take, my child. There are treasures with your name written upon them, blessings reserved for you in the storehouses of heaven. The Creator of all things has crafted these gifts with divine intention, perfectly attuned to uplift your spirit. Fill your heart with peace and flood your soul with joy. I orchestrate all things with a wisdom beyond human understanding, and my plans for you are far greater than you could ever dream. Whether in this earthly life or the eternal realm, all is aligning for your good as I weave the perfect symphony of grace to bless you in due time. Know this: I have commanded abundance to pour into your life, not merely in material provision, but in love, joy, peace, and the fullness of your heart's deepest desires. My wisdom will guide your every step, and the chains that hold you back will be broken. The blessings prepared for you and your family are irrevocable, drawn from the depths of my mercy and my delight in you. You're not here by chance, but by divine design. Before you were formed, I knew you. Before you took your first breath, I loved you. I wove your life with purpose and beauty, a tapestry of grace that I unfold day by day. The first and greatest gift I have given you is my everlasting love, a love that neither fades nor falters, no matter how far you may wander. Even in moments of doubt and imperfection, my love remains unyielding. When you return to me, I welcome you with open arms, enfolding you in the same love I have carried for you since the beginning of time. Hear me well. When you stumble, I do not turn away. I am not angered by your shortcomings, nor am I dismayed by your flaws. I see the sincerity of your heart, your repentance, and your desire to draw near to me. Your honesty is precious to me, your willingness to stand before me without pretense, with a spirit laid bare. Though others may wear masks of self-righteousness and point fingers in judgment, you have chosen humility, kindness, and a spirit of gentleness. And when you fall, because all do, I am there to lift you. You are not condemned by your mistakes, but strengthened by my love, and you will rise again with faith renewed. Let no voice in this world convince you that you are unworthy or unloved, for no mortal has the authority to declare what only I know. You are my beloved creation. Each day, come to me with a heart ready to listen, to grow, and to learn. Your faithfulness does not go unseen. Your desire to walk in my ways stirs the heavens. I see your heart, and I will pour blessings upon you. Not only provision for your family, but grace immeasurable and joy eternal. I am preparing you for greatness, for works and wonders beyond your imagination. I will open doors before you that no hand can close, and when the moment comes, you will step through with boldness and peace. Even now, as you take these words to heart, miracles are unfolding in the unseen realms. Angels are dispatched on your behalf, paths are being made straight, and divine appointments are being arranged. New and radiant souls are entering your life, sent by my hand to bless and be blessed. Trust in me, for I am with you always, and my love shall never depart from you. I am here to bless you, beloved, and though life may present challenges that appear as trials or burdens too heavy to bear, I assure you, by the light of your faith and the steadfastness of your trust in me, these trials will transform into stepping stones toward blessings beyond measure. They shall bring peace to your dwelling, provision to your table, and a boundless joy to fill the chambers of your heart. Trust this, my child. I am at work for you, even when your eyes cannot perceive it, and my hand guides you ceaselessly, protecting and sustaining you in every moment of your journey. You are never forsaken, never alone. The treasures awaiting you are greater than any dream you could conceive, and even now they are on their way. The most precious gifts of your life, the eternal love I bestow, the hope that arises anew each morning, the strength that flows through you like a river, are already yours. You need not wander in search of these blessings, for my love envelops you, uplifts you, and renews you every single day. My love for you is steadfast and unyielding. It is a wellspring that will never run dry, a light that will never dim. From the moment you awaken, when the first rays of dawn kiss the earth, I am with you. Feel my presence in the stillness of the morning, in the sacred hush before the world stirs to life. Let your heart be filled with my peace, my strength, and my love in these quiet moments. Do not let the clamor of the world steal this time from you. Come to me, sit in the embrace of my presence, and hear the gentle whispers of my spirit as I speak to your soul. Do not let fear bind you, for I see every uncertainty, every burden, and every tear. Even the storms that rage within your heart are known to me, and I am already at work to calm them. The struggles you face, though they seem insurmountable, are but fleeting shadows. They will pass, and the answers you seek will come to you at the appointed time. Trust this, for as you walk, I walk beside you. Each step you take, each choice you make is under my care, and I am leading you on a path of purpose and grace. You are not forgotten. You are not lost. My wisdom governs your life, and nothing escapes my will. Every prayer you have lifted to me, every longing of your heart, has been heard. The doors you have prayed to open, the ones you have sought with fervent hope, are opening now. Be patient, my child, and trust in my perfect timing, for I am preparing your heart for the blessings to come. I am strengthening your faith, refining your spirit, and lifting you into a new season, a season of transformation, renewal, and unimaginable joy. The time is near when your life will be made new, when the pages of your story will turn to a chapter of triumph and abundance. Do not let the judgments of others trouble your heart. Their opinions are but fleeting shadows, but my love for you is eternal and unchanging. Walk with your head held high, for you are my beloved. I see the purity of your heart, the sincerity of your intentions, and the love that radiates from your soul. You are not defined by the words of others, nor by the weight of your past. You are defined by my love, a love that endures beyond time and space. When the world seems against you, when voices of doubt and criticism rise like waves, come to me. Find shelter in my love. My arms are wide open to welcome you, to comfort you, and to remind you of the victory that is yours through me. I have been with you in every battle, through every defeat, and through every triumph. I have seen your pain, your struggles, and your perseverance, and I declare to you now, the time has come for a new victory, a new beginning. Step forward, my beloved, into the path I have prepared for you. Leave behind the burdens of the past, for they no longer define you. Behold, I am doing a new thing in your life, and it is springing forth even now. You are being renewed, strengthened, and equipped for the blessings that await you. My love abides within you, my peace sustains you, and my wisdom will guide your every step. As you walk this new path, your hands will overflow with blessings, and your heart will be filled with a joy that surpasses all understanding. Trust in me, for I'm with you always until the end of the age. And I shall inscribe my words upon the tablet of your heart, engraving my truth deep within your soul. With each step you take, your path shall be made steadfast, and your spirit shall find refuge in the security of my eternal love. You shall never stray far from my embrace, for even when you falter, even when the weight of your humanity pulls you down, my love shall be the hand that lifts you, the light that guides you. For I am a God of mercy, and my arms are always open to receive you. When you feel the pangs of weakness, when the shadows of despair cloud your way, know that I am there, offering my grace like a balm to your weary soul. Even in your darkest hours, in the valleys so deep they seem unending, my hand will find you. No pit is too deep, no distance too vast, for my love knows no bounds. I am the Lord, your God, the one who calls you by name, and I want you to understand that my blessings surpass the fleeting treasures of this world. The glitter of material riches fades like the morning dew, but the gifts I bestow shine with the brilliance of eternity. When I declare that I will open the heavens on your behalf, cling to that promise as an anchor for your faith. Whisper in the quiet chambers of your heart, I believe, and let your trust in me be as unwavering as the stars that adorn the heavens. Do not treat my words lightly, for they are born of a love that is unshakable. Look to the sky, feel the tender caress of the breeze upon your face, the warm kiss of the sun upon your skin. These are but daily reminders of the depth of my affection for you. Countless times, I have stood as your shield, guarding you from unseen perils. Even when you wandered far from me, lost in darkness and weighed down by the pain of your missteps, I reached out and pulled you back into the safety of my embrace. You began this journey with hope burning brightly in your spirit, and though trials may rise before you, know this: they cannot halt the plans I have set for you. Press forward, for your dreams are not yours alone. They are precious to me, crafted by my hand for a divine purpose. As you walk this path, I am continually pouring my spirit into you, shaping your heart to reflect my love. I am granting you eyes to see beyond the veil of the visible, to discern truth and show compassion where it is most needed. Through you, my wisdom shall flow like a river, touching lives and leaving an eternal imprint. The words you speak will bring life to weary souls, and your very presence will radiate the light of faith. The world will see in you the fruits of a heart surrendered to me, a living testament of my power at work. Dare to trust in the authority I have placed within you. Open your heart to the blessings I am pouring out even now. Accept them with the confidence that I am your provider, and let your faith rise like a flame that no tempest can extinguish. As the heavens open above you, guard your heart closely, keeping it attuned to mine. Whisper to me your love, your trust, and know with certainty that you are forever my beloved child. Release the burdens that weigh upon your mind. Cast your fears, your doubts, and your anxieties at my feet. Allow me to cover you with the cloak of my love and transform every circumstance you face. Behold, a new atmosphere is dawning. Watch as my hand moves in your relationships, in your family, and in the hearts of those around you. Where once there was sorrow, hope shall bloom. Those you encounter will feel my presence through you, the warmth of your smile, the kindness in your words, the sincerity of your love. These simple acts shall be like rays of sunlight piercing through the clouds, stirring their spirits and awakening their hearts to my truth. For I am the God who weaves destinies, crafting your story with meticulous care. No detail escapes my notice. When you grow weary or uncertain, fix your gaze upon me. Recall the moments when I shielded you from harm and delivered you from despair. Those memories are the proof of my unyielding faithfulness. You are never alone, for I have already charted victories for you. Victories that will bring overwhelming joy. Your task is to stay near to me, to call upon my name in times of need, and to lean on my promises for strength. Live each day with the expectation that I am at work on your behalf. Reflect on the miracles I have performed in ages past, how I parted seas, stilled storms, and freed my people from bondage. I am the same God, and my power is undiminished. As you grow attuned to my spirit, you will recognize my touch in even the smallest of blessings. Trust in me, my child, and walk boldly into the future I have prepared for you. For my love shall never fail, and my glory shall be revealed through you. A chance meeting, a tender word, or the soft stirring within your heart. These are but the whispers of my love, calling you to the path I have prepared. These divine echoes are not mere coincidence, but my gentle invitation to walk in closer fellowship with me. Let your spirit awaken to their sacred melody, for they are woven with purpose, a testament of my yearning for your heart. Speak your love for me freely, my beloved. Let your praise ascend, like the fragrance of sweet incense, carried by the winds to my holy throne. As you lift your voice to declare your adoration, my presence will draw near to you, enfolding you in a sanctuary of peace and strength. In that closeness, your soul will find the unshakable hope and faith to rise above every mountain, every valley, and every storm. This is the life I have destined for you, a life brimming with blessings, anchored in my everlasting love, and illuminated by divine purpose. Do not tremble when trials arise, for I am He who formed you, He who knows you, and He who walks beside you through every shadow and every light. Fix your gaze upon me, your creator, your protector, and your shepherd. My love spans beyond the breadth of the oceans and towers higher than the loftiest peaks. Let this unending love be your compass, your shield, and your refuge. With boldness, step forward into the unknown, speaking life into every place of despair, and celebrate the assurance that my hand moves ahead of you, clearing obstacles and opening doors you have not yet dreamed to knock upon. You, my beloved, are chosen to shine with the radiance of my glory, to reflect my goodness in every corner of the world. Trust in me with a heart unyielding, and you will witness wonders beyond imagination. Miracles will unfold and breakthroughs will proclaim my power in your life. I am the God of boundless mercy, limitless love, and unrelenting strength. Even now, I pour wisdom into your spirit, for I see your longing to fulfill the dreams I have planted within you. I delight in your pursuit of true joy, and my heart rejoices over your desire to walk in my ways. Know this, my watchful eyes are ever upon you. I see each tear that falls, each hope that flickers in your soul, and every burden you bear. I am your protector, your guardian, and your strength. I will shield you from harm and strengthen your character so that no storm of life can crush your spirit. Stand tall, my child, and lift your head. Let the light of my joy radiate through you, and let a song of gladness flow from your lips. Come before me with every fear, doubt, and tear, for I am your refuge, your deliverer, and your healer. As you draw near to me in worship, the very atmosphere around you will shift. Your fears will dissolve, and anxieties will lose their grip. My spirit will flood your heart, filling it with peace that surpasses all understanding. Even in the fiercest battles, let your soul rejoice. Sing songs of faith, dance with unshakable hope, and lift your hands in surrender to me. If the world questions the source of your joy, proclaim boldly, "My God is with me," and that is enough. Remember, my beloved, I command legions of angels to surround you. They stand ready to fight on your behalf when you humble yourself before me, releasing every burden, every doubt, every fear, every insecurity into my hands. When you surrender, I move with great power in your life. I will renew your heart, replacing weariness with courage, despair with hope, and fear with unshakable trust. My promises are your foundation. They will uphold you when the winds howl and the waves crash. Seek me at the dawn of each day, and my light will dispel the shadows of the night. As surely as the sunrise scatters darkness, so my glory will illuminate your life, filling it with truth and strength. The sorrows of yesterday will melt away, and your heart will be renewed with a heavenly purpose. Lay aside every distraction, my child, and come to the quiet place where my presence restores your soul. Bring me your thoughts, your plans, your fears, and your desires, and I will guide you with wisdom that surpasses human understanding. Let your worship rise daily, like the morning dew that nourishes the earth. In the secret place of communion with me, you will find a wellspring of peace, a reservoir of joy, and a strength that carries you through every trial. Trust in me completely, for I am your God, your Redeemer, and your friend. And know this above all else, I am with you now and forevermore. My love is steadfast, my promises unbroken, and my presence unshakable. Go forth, my child, with courage in your heart, and my light upon your path, for you are mine, and I delight in you. Yes, my beloved, I see the trials that weigh upon your heart, the seemingly insurmountable mountains that rise before you, and the deep valleys of confusion where you sometimes wander. I know the moments when your spirit feels overwhelmed, when the way forward is shrouded in shadows, and doubt whispers to your soul. Yet I tell you this, lift your eyes and walk in faith. Do not turn away from the truth that nothing, indeed nothing, is impossible for those who believe. Those who believe in me, for I am not distant or unseeing. I am the Almighty, the Creator of heavens and earth, the one who speaks, and the storm is silenced, the one who stretches forth his hand, and the seas part. My power has not diminished. My love has not wavered. Trust in me with all your strength, and you will witness doors opening where none existed, paths unfolding where the way seemed closed. Though the world may question you, whispering doubts and planting seeds of despair, saying that if I truly loved you, you would not face such hardship, do not be deceived. My love for you is steadfast, eternal, and unbreakable. I have carried you through countless storms, shielding you from dangers unseen and lifting you when you fell. Every trial you have endured has been a forge for your faith, refining it into gold that shines brightly for all to see. Do not let doubt take root in your heart, for it will steal the joy I have prepared for you and hinder the fullness of my blessings. Instead, let your heart cling to my promises. Speak them aloud, for my word is alive and powerful. Let it echo in your spirit until it silences every voice of fear and fills you with courage. When your emotions waver and weariness threatens to overtake you, remember this: I am greater than your emotions. My truth is a firm foundation that cannot be shaken. I am the one who began a good work in you, and I will be faithful to complete it. My child, lift your hands in worship once more. Let your praise rise boldly, even in the face of uncertainty. As you glorify my name and trust me with your every care, know that the hosts of heaven stand ready to defend, guide, and protect you. No force of darkness can withstand the power of my plan for your life. When you kneel before me in humility, you rise in spiritual authority, standing victorious over all that opposes you. Keep your heart open and your spirit expectant, for I am pouring out blessings even now, blessings of wisdom, favor, and a rekindled passion for the dreams I have placed within you. Understand this: I am not finished with you. The story I am writing for your life is far from over. Each chapter holds greater glory, for my plans are to prosper you, to give you hope, and to lead you into a future brighter than you could ever imagine. Do not let your present troubles obscure the greatness of who I am. In moments of discouragement, remember that I am the covenant keeper, the one who speaks life into existence. I breathe hope into your weary soul and renew your strength with my boundless grace. Every sunrise is a testament to my mercy, which is new every morning, a reminder that each day is filled with my faithfulness. So press on, my beloved. Fix your gaze upon me, not on the waves that crash around you. I am here, reaching out my hand to steady you. With every step of faith you take, my power will become more evident, not only to you, but to those who witness the unfolding of your life. Your steadfast trust and unwavering hope will be a beacon of light in a darkened world, drawing others to my love and transforming their hearts forever. Rejoice, for you are never alone. You walk in the presence of the King of Kings, the one who holds the universe in his hands. Let the truth of my love reshape your thoughts, anchor your soul, and fill your heart with peace that surpasses all understanding. In my perfect time, you will see every promise fulfilled, every longing satisfied. Look ahead with anticipation, for my plans for you are good, brimming with purpose, and leading to a destiny beyond your greatest dreams. I long to straighten every crooked path before you and remove every obstacle that hinders your way. I see the desires of your heart, the dreams you cherish, and even those you have hidden away, believing they are lost. Nothing escapes my notice. Trust in me, for I am the author of new beginnings, the restorer of what was broken, and the redeemer of all things. Beloved, rise in faith. Know that I am with you always, and my love is the song that will sustain you. Rest in me and watch as my glory unfolds in every part of your life. Today, I declare to you, my beloved, that I am the fountain of your life, the beacon of your future, the rock of your unwavering strength, and the faithful shield that defends your soul. Let faith arise within you, even when your earthly eyes are blind to the wonders I am weaving for your sake. Trust in me, for I labor ceaselessly on your behalf. With but the smallest measure of faith, a seed as tiny as a mustard grain, you shall see the floodgates of heaven pour forth blessings that will astound you. Walk boldly in faith, holding tightly to the promises I have inscribed upon your heart. My word is a lamp to your feet and a light that illuminates your path. Immerse yourself in the rivers of my truth daily, for there you shall find a wellspring of hope to sustain you through every storm and drought. Cast off the weight of sin and the chains of habits that entangle you. Surrender your entire being into my hands. I have watched you wrestle in the quiet of your soul, and I know the depth of your belief. Do not let go of that faith, for it is a treasure more precious than gold. Hold fast, for soon my glory shall be revealed in your life in ways that will leave you breathless. I have seen your heart grow heavy and your spirit falter. You have tasted the bitterness of despair, and at times you have wondered if the fight was worth enduring. Yet, my beloved, I tell you this: in those darkest hours, I carried you. When you thought all was lost, I preserved you so that you might witness the miraculous turn of events I am preparing. At the moment you least expect, joy will spring forth like a fountain, and your soul will dance with the wonder of what I have done. The dreams you thought buried in the grave shall rise again, vibrant and full of life. The hopes you abandoned in despair shall be restored, breathing fresh purpose into your days. Yes, you nearly gave up. You felt the air leave your lungs, the battles surrounding you too fierce to endure. Conflict upon conflict drained your strength, and you questioned whether your existence held any value. But behold, I stand before you now, arms outstretched, offering my boundless love and treasures beyond what you can fathom. I will lift your spirit, mend your heart, and bless you with abundance beyond your imagination. Stand firm, for I assure you that what seemed lost will be found. Relationships you feared broken beyond repair will feel the gentle touch of my healing. Hearts once hardened will soften, and those who have wandered far shall return to you. My child, you have grown in faith, even in your moments of doubt and imperfection. I have seen your quiet acts of obedience, the tears you have shed in secret, and the fire of your desire to honor me amidst your struggles. Now a new dawn approaches, a chapter in which your faith will become a guiding light for the weary, the wounded, and the desperate. Prepare yourself, for the doors that appeared locked shall swing wide open. The barriers that blocked your path will crumble, and the chains that held you captive will shatter under the weight of my power. Never forget that with me, nothing is impossible. As I spoke the stars into existence, so too can I transform your circumstances in an instant. Dearest one, the plans I have for you are grander than the loftiest dreams you have hidden in your heart. I am the architect of your destiny, and no power in heaven or earth can undo what I have ordained. Do not let doubt steal the joy of my presence. Proclaim my promises over your life: protection, provision, and restoration. And watch as they come to pass in the fullness of my perfect timing. Family restoration is not a mere longing. It is a promise I desire to fulfill in your life. Forgiveness stands at the threshold of your heart, with healing as its companion. Will you open the door? Will you let my light chase away every shadow of resentment and bitterness? When those who have wounded you draw near, extend grace to them as I have extended it to you. Offer them the same mercy you have freely received from my hand, for my compassion is boundless. And know this: I am the God who provides. Even your work, which may seem mundane or strained, is not beyond my reach. In a moment I can open doors of opportunity, draw the eyes of those in power to your gifts, and bring forth a harvest of abundance. Trust in me, for I am faithful, Lift your eyes to me, and watch as I transform the ashes of your struggles into the beauty of my glory. Prosperity, my child, transcends the fleeting allure of wealth and temporal success. It encompasses a sacred harmony, a peace that surpasses understanding, a joy that radiates from within, a purpose that anchors the soul, and an influence that touches lives with the fragrance of heaven. Know this: I am not merely concerned with your comfort, but with the fulfillment of the divine calling etched into the fabric of your being. Before the foundations of the world, foundations of